Tonight, there is this. Senior Homeland Security official alleges in whistleblower complaint that he was told to stop providing intelligence analysis on threat of Russian interference. Reported today by Shane Harris and company at The Washington Post, quote, a senior Department of Homeland Security official alleges that he was told to stop providing intelligence reports on the threat of Russian interference in the 2020 election, in part because it, quote, made the president look bad. The official, who until recently was in charge of intelligence and analysis at Homeland Security, said in a whistleblower complaint today that on 2 occasions he was told to stand down on reporting about the Russian threat. On July 8th this year, he says in the complaint, acting Homeland Security Secretary Chad Wolf told him that an intelligence notification regarding Russian disinformation efforts should be, quote, held because it was unflattering to Trump, who has long derided the Kremlin's interference as a hoax. The official alleges an ongoing effort by senior officials to obfuscate the threat from Russia in particular. He claimed that in May, Homeland Security's chief Chad Wolf told him to stop producing intelligence assessments on Russia. He says Wolf told him that these instructions specifically originated from the White House, from White House National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien. This is a serving official in the Trump administration. He has filed an official whistleblower complaint, which we can read. Both the Post and the House Intelligence Committee have now published his whistleblower complaint. And this is a remarkable thing, right? He's being directed. It embarrasses the president. Stop producing intelligence assessments about Russia interfering in the election to try to reelect this president. But I also just want to point out one aspect of this, which I'm not sure has been widely discussed, but it strikes me today as quite bad, which is that the kind of intelligence reports that are being described here in this whistleblower complaint, Homeland Security intelligence reports, they're not necessarily the kind of thing that gets a full public airing, right? They're not necessarily fully declassified and distributed for the public to read. I mean, maybe they sometimes get distributed to the public, maybe they don't. But as the Post notes today in its reporting on this whistleblower complaint, these reports are what they're really used for. What they are typically used for is that they are shared with the FBI and with other federal law enforcement agencies and with state and local governments. So those entities can take steps to protect the country from the thing the Homeland Security Intelligence Report is warning about. Right? This is not just about public statements. This is not just that the Trump administration holds this stuff back so the public doesn't hear things that contradict President Trump and point out what Russia's doing to help him again, because he doesn't like to hear about that. They are specifically blocking these intelligence reports to law enforcement and to state and local officials so that those entities don't get notified about what this intelligence agency knows Russia is doing to mess with our election, to reelect Trump. Right? And if you don't tell law enforcement what we know about what Russia is doing, well, that's a great way to keep America a nice soft target for whatever Russia is doing this time to get him elected, right? Don't say anything about what we know they're doing. Don't alert the cops. Just let it happen. That's what this whistleblower is blowing the whistle on right now, today, in the middle of all this other stuff.